Hi guys, today I'm going to talk about lemon fragrances. It's very summery in Vienna, it's extremely hot, nice, but I'm pretty sure that almost all of us enjoy such weather. We are very often missing a feeling of freshness and we want to feel a bit more sparkling because when it's hot, you feel oppressed and you need some refreshment. I can tell you in this case, lemon fragrances can be the answer. I tell you they might be the answer because not all lemon fragrances are sour. Some of them are really sweet, some are floral, some are more fruity, some are woody, it's not a secret. And today I'm going to talk about some of them. And I hope that after my review, you might find something or you might opt for something which fits your liking, which has interested you, and you might find something which you can use in summer. But please be aware that you always should try any perfume on your skin because skin chemistry is a very um, devious thing. Sometimes it can be very malicious. You love some fragrance on the blood and think wow, and then you put it on your skin and then wow, not always positive. I can tell you, I know it from my own experience, and though many perfumers say that the fragrance should smell all the time the same, I don't think so. And I apologize for these sounds because, as I have told you, it's extremely hot in Vienna, and though it's already rather late in the evening, so it's 8:30, I haven't closed my windows, and that's why you might feel strange. You might hear strange noises like the plane passing by. Vienna, what can I tell you? So, coming back to the fragrances, I'm starting with the one which is called Matcha Lemon, and it's created by an Italian company which is called Teology. So actually this company has only two fragrances because I think that they are more specialized in cosmetics, and all their production is connected somehow to tea, which you might see from the name of the perfume. And this perfume is based on matcha tea. So matcha tea is extremely nice, not only to smell but also to drink. And this composition was created by the perfumer Amandine Clark Marie, and the notes are not I checked the site and Fragrantica, both sites do not give the division into top, heart and base notes. I have only found lines, so linear fragrance, though it's not, I will tell you, and I have such a, my little prompt. These are the cards by my form, fiction and fragrance shelves. I do them to read the notes because I don't like to use my laptop or my iPad for such purposes. It's very nice when I have it in my hands. So you find here Italian lemon, of course, matcha tea, as I have told, musk cedar, sugar cane, ambroxan, and lily of the valley. So from the fragrance, I don't even have to spray it because I I wear it pretty often now, and I know it very well. So I can tell you that the feeling you have from spraying it, the opening, immediately a lemon, but you feel that this lemon is a bit like softened by the tea. And that's why this lemon is not extremely sharp or tangy or so even citrusy. It's crisp, juicy, and a bit like sun-kissed. It's a very pleasant fragrance and it gives you the feeling of relaxation. I think it's due to the tea smell because always when you have tea, you feel, I mean, at least me, I feel very relaxed. I feel very nice. I feel very cozy. I love tea. And matcha tea is very interesting. So this smell is more, I would say, floral, and afterwards you have musky undertone on your skin, which is very good for the evening because in the afternoon, for example, you can wear this fragrance and then the muskiness stays, and then you can use another perfume, layer it on it, something for the evening when you might go out and you want something more I would say not heavy but stronger or with more projection, because I can tell you that almost all citrus fragrances, they do not have great longevity, and also not a very big sillage, which is good once again because you can refresh it, respray it, and in the evening use something different. So this tea was matcha tea. So the next one, matcha lemon, sorry. The next one I will talk about, I think I will do something a bit different. You know, sometimes I wanted to say this one is the full version. Sometimes I have travel versions because I do love to travel, and it's very nice to have some, you know, editions in this travel format because they are very suitable and comfortable for traveling. And also I do know that I might not use the whole 100 milliliters. So the next one, I have a travel size. It's from the brand. I do have a lot of actually perfumes, and I will definitely review them. So it's La Couvent. It's the brand founded by amazing Jean-Claude Ellena, and I think that all these fragrances, they are created with his participation. So this one is called Aqua Millifolia, and it was done it was created in 2020 by Jean-Claude Ellena and Amélie Bourgeois. This fragrance is a bit different, because at first I didn't even get that it has a lemon inside. It's extremely interesting. It uses Verbena Absolue, and for me it's more green than citrusy. So the notes here, the top is lemon and spearmint. That's why it's really fresh. And then we have verbena, galbanum, and guaiac. Guaiac is one of my favorite trees. It has this a bit sweet leathery touch undertone, at least on my skin, and that's why the dry down of this fragrance is very beautiful. And when I smell it, I think about some gardens under the rain with a touch of citrus, a bit of lemon. But once again, I do not hear an extreme loud lemon here, but I do love it, and I do recommend it for those who prefer more green citrus than more yellow citrus. I think you know what I'm talking about. It's not as sharp as the previous one, for example. It's much softer and much greener. So the next fragrance I will tell you about is by Novelista. It's also one of the brands I do like, especially because they base their fragrances on literature. It means they are connected. They are inspired by poetry or prose, and almost every, I would say every fragrance they create, every scent is inspired by some literary piece. And by the way, now I'm giving a very short review of all these lemon fragrances, but I will definitely come back to some of them in separate videos to tell you the stories about them, because they are extremely interesting. And of course I would love to tell you more about these perfumes, but today I'm trying to be really short and brief, just to give you an overview. So Citrus Affair by Novelista. I also have this travel edition because, once again, I love it. So I can tell you I love it not only because it was inspired by a very cool guy who is named Goethe, not only by this, it's a story I will tell you afterwards. The inspiration gives me the whole composition. It's so beautiful, it's so rounded. So it was the nose behind the fragrance is Marie Huguenot, and it's the creation of 2023. I purchased it very freshly, and I'm enjoying it, I can tell you. So the top is ginger, grapefruit, and lemon, and at the opening you can definitely hear these bright and very, very sparkling, zesty notes. They are opening very loudly. Then in the heart we have again citrus notes, just to keep the citrus prominent there. Jasmine, mandarin, orange blossom, rose. So it gives the floral touch to the fragrance, though you can still hear, I can hear lemons here. For me it's not even grapefruit, For me, it's more lemonish. And the base is beautiful. It's amber, sandal, and musk. It's a very, very nice, soft base, which again gives you the chance to respray it either with the same perfume or use something a bit different for the evening. Though I can tell you this fragrance you can use even in the evening because it gives you not only the feeling of freshness. For me, it's a very sensual fragrance. It's very sexy. It's very, very alluring. It's a beautiful fragrance. Novelista has done again a great job. So I will definitely come back to this fragrance to to tell you about the inspiration behind it. So the next one I'm going to talk about will be I think this one. I bought it last week. Seriously, guys, I was fascinated by this flacon. It's so beautiful. It's so nice. It's called Happy Chopard Lemon by Chopard, and it was actually the fragrance is from 2018, and it's Dora Bagrish who has created it, and the top notes are lemon, bergamot, mandarin, orange, shiso, and ginger. So once again, very nice opening. Middle notes, orange blossom, mango, apple, and cucumber, and it ends up, base notes are mint and woody notes. This smell, I can immediately tell you, it's rather, if I say now simple, you might get me wrong. It's rather easy, understandable. It's very easy lemon with some floral sweet notes. Cucumber, I guess, gives a bit weird twist to it, which I actually like because it's very interesting. You know, sometimes when you are thirsty, you drink water with fresh lemon or cucumber. And that's beautiful, I can tell you. I don't hear mango here at all. It's not really sweet for me, but mint comes up in the end, and I do like it because this perfume, though it's rather, I would say, loud, you can hear it, it's not very overwhelming due to this mint note, which makes it a bit more airy and even fluffy, I would say. It's a very nice fragrance, and I love this bottle. You know, it's so it's like me today, green and yellow. I like it. It's very much. It's like a little piece of jewel, lemon dolce. So it was Chopard, yeah. The next one is very famous, but as you might see, I have only the tester because I have not bought the full bottle. You know, some perfumes are beautiful, but not necessarily yours. And this one, though it is really beautiful, and I should refresh it because I am not sure that I remember how it smells exactly, but this is Eau de Citron Noir by Hermès, and the nose behind is Christine Nagel. And yes, it's a beautiful perfume, and it even has my favorite Gouayac tree. It was created in 2013. There are only 3 notes here. It's black lemon, it's dried lemon. That's why the composition is pretty smoky. And this dry lemon, which is actually, it's called black lemon, it's the way it's dried, it's smoked. That's why this a bit like leathery smoky note present here. It's black tea in the middle, and I can tell you that it's definitely not Darjeeling and not silent, but it's something rather, you know, opulent, very strong black tea, and Gouayac finishes this composition. I would say if we go genderizing perfume, which I do not actually like, I use it only sometimes to show the profile of the fragrance. It's like masculine direction or feminine direction. So in this case, I would rather say that it leans towards masculine projection to me. And on my skin, it's extremely leathery. I would say that for me, this fragrance is beautiful. I can imagine it on some maybe cold skin. My skin does something weird to it, and even my favorite Gouayac doesn't help. And once again, nothing at all against this beautiful creation, but I would never use the whole bottle. You know, it's the freedom of talking the truth, of telling the truth, because my reviews are not paid. They are based on my private collection or on my friends' collections, and I do not have to lie to you and to say things which I do not feel like. That's why I really do love it, and I can tell it's a beautiful fragrance, but I wouldn't wear it. But still, I can imagine it for a hot summer day. It might be very fitting. Another fragrance which I'm still not sure also about, should I stay or should I go? You know, it's just replica. I do have from Maison Margiela, I have a lot of fragrances, really full-size bottles, and that's a rare exception that I do have only a tester. This fragrance is called Under the Lemon Trees, and actually it's very interesting, so I will just find the my card. Yeah, it was created in 2018. As hard as I tried, I couldn't find the nose behind it because I always talk about it. I also do not have to spray it because I do remember it. It's it doesn't even have a note of lemon officially, I can tell you, but it has calamansi, and calamansi is a citrus hybrid, and it's made of kumquat, which I do love, by the way, especially in Monsieur Le from Hermes, by the way. It's a beautiful fragrance. And calamansi is the combination of kumquat and mandarin orange, I believe. So that's why this citrus is rather floral, because the profile of calamansi, or it's called Philippine lemon, or calamsi, or calamondine, there are many names, or Philippine lime, because it started to be, I think, grown in Philippines. So this perfume actually is very straightforward citrusy fragrance for me. So the notes in the top are petitgrain, calamansi, and cardamom. The middle is green tea, again tea, so mate, again tea, and coriander. And the base is cistus, sorry, it's rock rose, and Virginia cedar and musk. So the base is rather leathery due to Cistus absolu, because it's very often used in even oriental perfumes for meditation. So, and I can tell you that Under the Lemon Trees, for me, it's a fragrance of really sitting somewhere under the lemon trees with tea, with some floral notes around you. It's exactly the feeling of a garden for me. A very mixed floral and green garden with an interesting leather touch, or I don't know, like masking nuance, because this cistus, this rock rose, gives some kind of leathery labdanum feeling to the perfume. So I haven't decided yet if I should buy it or not. Seriously, I'm still hesitating, perhaps. So the next one will be the one which is unfortunately it's not discontinued, but it's a limited edition, but I just want to talk about, because if maybe some of your friends have it, or if you can find it still on eBay or somewhere, it's called Aqua Lemon, and it's Anne Flippo. I like this perfumer, she's amazing. And Delphine Lebeau, I do love this perfume, and I also use it a lot. It was created in 2022 by Jo Malone brand, and it's a limited edition which was included into the collection Into the Blue. I will definitely talk more about this perfume later. I can just tell you that it's mandarin, mint, lemon petitgrain, and cedar. So we do not have lemon here, but a lemon petitgrain gives the lemony touch to it, and I can tell you from all lemons I was talking about, this is the most lemon for me. Really, it's such a real lemon tea, as if I just slice the cut of lemon and want to put it in my tea. That's exactly the smell I can get from this perfume. It's an amazing perfume. It was inspired not by the open water like the rest of this collection, but by the pools which are used by Brits. But I can tell you that once again, I will definitely come back to this fragrance, maybe reviewing my Jo Malone collection because I do have a lot of smells and I do like them, I do enjoy them. And this is a very interesting smell, and it's really, really very refreshing. It gives me the feeling really of this sparkliness and nice feeling of a lemon on my body, and it's really very light. So another perfume I will tell you about will be a very easygoing one. It's 4711 Aqua Colonia. Have a look. I have a little baby. I have a little baby from it because I bought like 5, I think, of them. I do also have some full-size bottles, but this one it's lemon and ginger, and it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. There are two, actually, two notes there: Amalfi lemon and ginger. And I do use this thing because just it's very difficult. You cannot spray it. I always do it like this. It's a very nice lemon. It's very fresh. It was created by Alexandra Calais in 2009. It's rather old fragrance. It's very citrusy. It's a real eau de cologne, so meaning that the projection and longevity are not that performing, but still. It's very fruity, and it's rather sharp due to ginger, because ginger makes it sharp lemony. But for the price of this brand, I can tell you that their fragrances are very good. I will talk about some of them I have later, because I really do enjoy this brand and they do their job very well. So another one, we're about to be finished, I can tell you, is actually two of them, because I'm still kind of also hesitating about purchasing the full-sized bottles. So, and in this case I would use my blotters with the same Form Fiction fragrance logo. So I will start with one which is called Limone by Laboratorio Olfativo. It's a citrus fragrance, and it was created in 2021 by Jean-Claude Ellena himself, this maestro of perfumery. And it has 3 notes: orange leaf, ginger, and white musk. So I have a beautiful tester from my favorite shop, Kussmund. No, I'm not paid by this shop. I just love it, and I very often buy my fragrances there. And the magazine, my magazine where I'm an editor-in-chief, Why Nicht, you can find also in this store. It's a very beautiful fragrance. It's a very straightforward lemon, I can tell you. Very sparkling, very simple, very zesty, but it does not smell like, freshener, because a lot of people sometimes say that citrus, especially lemon fragrances, they remind them of some devices used for cleaning or refreshing something. It's a very nice fragrance. I really like it. The brand is Italian, and the lemon is also Italian here, by the way. It's a beautiful one. It's a very understandable lemon fragrance, which is really interesting. The second one, which I am actually thinking about purchasing, I don't know yet, because it's a bit more, I would say, complicated, in a meaning that it's not that straightforward. It's called Vertigo 236 by Maison Noire, also Italian brand. And excuse me, it's a brand of Switzerland. It's a brand from Switzerland. It's really woody, and it was launched in 2022. And actually, it's more complex and very interesting. So the top notes are lemon, mint, and saffron. I do love saffron. And middle notes are clary sage and Ambrox super. I also like clary sage. And the base notes are vetiver, musk, and patchouli. And I can tell you, it's a beautiful round composition where I feel a touch of lemon, and you know, I can tell you, though it's not very citrusy, I would say it's rather woody. It's very refreshing, it's very intriguing, it's very sexy. And I think that from these two, I would opt for the full version of Maison Noire from Switzerland, Vertigo 236. So Kusmund, I will see you soon. I will try it on my skin also, because I really just took these testers to try. I'm very seldom, almost not never, I mean very seldom buy perfumes without testing on my skin. So I can tell you that the nose behind this fragrance is Alexandra Monet. I do like this perfumer. She creates amazing things, and I have some of her perfumes. For example, we are going from niche fragrance now, we just fall down price-wise, to Hey Pure Lemon. This is amazing. It's a beautiful perfume. Yeah, I also purchased it this year. The company is vegan. The company is very much standing for the interest of ecology, and I do love such companies. So this one is called Pure Lemon, and once again, as I have already said, Alexandra Monet is the nose behind this perfume, and it was created in 2023, and the top notes are bergamot, lemon, and mandarin. That's why I was not sure in which actually video I should talk about this fragrance, because there are all citruses here. Orange blossom is in the middle and cedar in the base, and I can tell you the dry down is fantastic. It's nice, soft, woody smell with a touch of citrus. I also do not have to spray it, because I used it also a lot for my huge collection, a lot this summer. And I actually do hear in this composition not much of a lemon, but a bit more of bergamot. It's my taste, but I really do like this perfume. So meaning that, once again, I'm looking at my choice. I can tell you that if I think about the fragrances I have been reviewing, there are many of them, of course, niche perfumes. Many are like more affordable perfumes, but all of them really are worth buying if you actually like them. I'm just looking at everything which I have. Yes, so I do hope that this combination of my, I mean, miscellaneous fragrances helped you. And I can tell you what one fragrance reminds me of gummy bears. I do love them. They are vegan and very tasty. I will eat it after I have finished this video. So this is lemon gummy bear, and I can tell you it's the smell of, I will tell you which one. Yes, it's the smell of Laboratorio Olfativo Limone. It smells exactly like this. It's not bad, guys. It's not a cheap smell, but it reminds me of this gummy bear. So my dear guys, I wish you to enjoy summer, to look for nice fragrances. Of course, if I have missed something, I will always be happy to know about it, or maybe you want me to talk about something different, and I promise to come back to you soon. And so please enjoy these summer days, have fun, read, smell, enjoy life, kiss and hug you, and I wish you to have a nice evening. Ciao.